And the last book of the section. This will be a quick one, Eric, because they are Tom Taylor books. This is Nightwing, number 108, written by Tom Taylor, art by Stephen Byrne, Adriana Lucas, and Wes Abbott. It's yo-ho-ho, a pirate time for us, Eric, and I don't know why. Again, I say that Wally West,
you get a goofy pirate
the murder,
story.
so you have it. In this, you get a goofy story, but it's, again, the big lay of the land of this is a goofy one-shot. This could be an annual, but you can't have multiple issues of Pirate Time Dick. And you're there, and in this one, it just ends up, oh, what are we doing as pirates? Well, we kind of catch this one guy. Then we go to Pirate Town, and then at the end, it's like, oh, no, her brother, there's nothing to it. And I don't know how this is going to affect the overall deal once we get past all this nonsense of knowing that B was always there greasing the wheels, as she says, which makes me laugh.
Well, you say that, but I'm telling you, the idea that we have to go to Pirate Town, that's a hidden city inside of a cove, which, it's a city. It's a pirate city for some reason. We go there. Anything you'd expect in a city, it's there. We go there because this is where the pirates all go and this is where they live. But while they get there, we find out that B's brother, Kirk, who believes that he should be in charge of all the pirate stuff.
We heard that before.
He's there to take his stuff, and he's going to be able to do that by killing B in this issue. So I'm like, look, you turned up the stakes of this goofy pirate story because this might fucking ruin Dick Grayson if she ends up being killed.
How does it ruin Dick Grayson?
Because he wasn't able to save this woman that he's hurt in the past.
But that doesn't ruin Dick Grayson. If a villain kills her, yeah, he might be upset, but nobody cares. Me and you might. We read the Rick Grayson stuff, but overall,
well, I think Dick would care.
Okay, well, all those kids that their dads got killed by Heartless, he doesn't seem to care of those. He's just there, and in this, it just ends up adding to the effect of, while Dick Grayson's the greatest guy ever, so he would care, he hasn't done shit. B says even, the stuff that you thought, like all the stuff that the Titans ended up solving for you, that's what, but the other things you thought you might, no, that was me. I don't get it. I don't know why Tom Taylor keeps saying, and the big thing going is who's going to take care of Heartless. This is something that will be forgotten by everybody except for, hey, remember that pirate shit we had? It's something that's coming back from Rick Grayson that nobody read. Tom Taylor is actually digging deep into what gave him his job because the other stuff sucked. I mean, you came in here because this isn't fixing anything. This is adding shit that really seems goofy.
Well, I mean, the idea because a pirate adventure is goofy as hell. It's a little fun thing. So maybe you just don't like fun, Jim. I don't know.
It's not that fun.
The idea that she has all of these, powers behind the scene because of this pirate officiation.
Powers. She must be paying people off.
That's what I'm saying, though. She's able to make things happen sooner than they would normally, even for a billionaire like Dick Grayson. For everything that he's trying to get done, she was there in the background making sure it moves smoothly throughout everything. So it's one of those things where I think people who might know how things work, city planning, stuff like that, might have a problem. He's trying to say, this is why this happened, because B helped out with the secret pirate agenda.
Again, he didn't do anything then. I mean, really, what has he done?
No, he did. It just happened faster than it would have normally.
That's the play, though. She's saying that he made a park. So the big play is that she might have been able to get zoning issues. But he'd know about those zoning issues because he's the one who's doing that. She might have been the one who had that crazy Titans Tower built in 3 days. But that would be something that he would know that somebody did that or know the play. There could be other things behind the scenes and stuff like that, but we wouldn't know. And everything that Dick has done has been make a park for the kids and build Titans Tower, take down the prison. I don't know how she's involved without him ever knowing. So, like there'd be, hey, why did that zoning thing go through? I can't tell. Okay, let's go. It's just weird to try to force this issue in of somebody who was from the failed run.
It's a question that I never asked, but I'm sure there's somebody out there, a comic book fan, that asks, like, how did this shit get done so damn fast?
But that's the problem is, when you say things got done fast, what they are saying is, how did they build a Titans Tower in 3 days? B, greasing the wheels, isn't going to get that made that quick.
I was never worried about that with the idea of building, but being able to build it, like I'm telling you, Atlantean technology, bam, you got a freaking tower.
That's why we say that all the time, but the play of now you're saying, in a book where they're like, oh my God, we're going to build it. Like you're not going to think, well, I think that the zoning that nobody would know in a comic book universe of what that would even entail. And you have the mayor as your sister who already said that she was going to grease the wheels. She actually said when Blockbuster got killed and all these things going down and the Titans Tower, when all that prison break, she said, I will take care of this. I'm the mayor. That negates that. it's just, like you said, it's answering questions that nobody ever answered. If somebody's out there and they're like, I would really like the Nightwing, but I don't know how the zoning was, went through the city hall that quick.
Look,
I don't know what you're doing.
I've had problems with freaking AutoNets changing his clothes.
Yeah, but that's not that, like, the idea where you're going to say, like we say, we laugh, but we're not even saying, what do you say? Oh, the organs, how do they do that? You have a comic booky thing. You're trying to do it here, but we never thought of it before because Dick's they paid him off. Well, Dick's a millionaire, and they're just ridiculous that you're spending this much time then to say, I grease the wheels.
But ultimately, I think what you're trying to get here on top of the idea of her helping out in the background with the power that she has, behind Bloodhaven, it's also a way to ingratiate her to Dick that she's been looking out for him the entire time, whereas, he used to look out for her and vice versa, because she still cares about Dick.
Yeah, she loves Dick, I heard. But when you end up with that, the play this is my whole thing of Dick Grayson. I say it all the time. When Tom Taylor writes Dick Grayson, even at this point, he writes Dick Grayson as if Dick Grayson has to be rehabilitated. That you have to get this. But he's acting as if B was like the worst character, and he has to show that, no. You thought, no. There never was a time that anybody thought she was bad. In fact, Dick was the dick to her. So there's no reason.
I will give it the idea from when we first had the pirate story for, her being this pirate-born heir to the throne queen that she is at this point in time, how she's able to take on the people she did during the Rick Grayson run.
Well, you say that. How? Because she doesn't have powers. She's just a pirate.
But being trained.
But she's just I could have said,
Dick's just a dude.
I could have said that she took fucking karate class. Like, you don't have to go through a pirate fucking adventure in the silliest
Again,
bullshit.
it's not I'm sure we actually might have brought it up during the whole Rick Grayson bit of how is she able to take on this Talon or Joker or something like that. And this, it's not a question I don't think a lot of people ask, but I did appreciate the idea. Okay, that makes sense. I never once asked how is she able to have a bar. That never crossed my mind. She just had a bar.
When she got attacked, I don't remember her really stepping up. I remember her hitting people from behind. This isn't Red Canary, like where we're like, holy shit, like how is this? She's taking on, Darkseid.
Dark Army.
Crazy, right? So with this, it just ended up at points. Dick Grayson had to go and save her ass. And because that was the tension of it, again, you're wasting way too much time on characters that barely anybody even read or cared about. We liked her, but I don't need her to be, reformed. Or I did get. So when you go into the play of
she's dead now, Jim.
Pirate City, she ain't dead. I'm telling you, at the end,
she was run through.
She's a fucking mermaid. Is what I'm making the call, Eric, because even when the asshole brother comes in, sexy as hell, that guy, he ends up like, he's like, oh, go back to the sea from whence we found you. I'm like, oh, she's a mermaid. Like, make her everything. The play here, I don't get it. And then even like some of the silly things in this, they go in and you want to have the wow fact. They go in through a secret Atlantean secret cove wall, but yet then they go.
I'm anti-Atlantean. Atlanteans can't know about this.
You have that. So then the first thing, oh my, you got Black Mana's mask and Ocean Master's helm. Aha, they're recreations. We like to put on a good. What? Whose show? You are a hidden base that you just went in that nobody knows. Who the fuck show are you doing? It's so ridiculous to have that.
I assume it's for new pirates that come in because it's not all going to be the same people all the time.
That's not. They're pirates. It's like, yo ho ho, it's fake. It's so ridiculous. This whole thing is nothing. It's a bunch of bullshit.
What I'm concerned about, because they have Black Mana's helmet and they have the freaking helmet of Ocean Master, but they also have the harpoon hand of Aquaman. I'm like, that's not a part of his continuity anymore.
Who cares? They'll say it's something else. It's everything in this. It's like it's a bunch of bullshit. It doesn't matter. And must just be a space holder to get to whatever Beast World. Because then they go in, and I'm telling you, at the end, if B is dead, I say me and you, I'm not really going to care. It's a shame, but I never thought we'd get the character anyway. But what is he going to do? Like, what does this change?
Grieve?
So we're going to get now another issue of him. Oh my God, that character that nobody cares about that came back out of nowhere from a failed run. What was made? It's there, but that doesn't. You say that doesn't give you a good issue or another issue or that the idea that you said that this explains that it went through City Hall quicker. Who needs that? This is bullshit. This is a book that can't ever tell a story. And now we have a pirate adventure to have B and grease in the wheels. So fucking nonsense. It's just nothing. It's a nothing book, and Tom Taylor keeps getting away with it. He gets awards for it. It's not good. It's really bad. But then we go get a backup, which sucked.
Oh, the backup is really terrible. Even the idea that we've had this whole Michael W. Conrad story.
Issues and it's just nothing, right?
Well, just even the idea where this dude's been following Nightwing this whole time, because where's the thing? This guy showed up in Detective Comics number 154 from 1949, and he's here now, and he wants to do some more things, and they stop him here. That's it.
Yeah. He wasn't really doing anything.
This.
Like the idea that you had the three bears and he thought that was funny. Then you have this guy pissing in the alley. Oh my goodness. And then the whole play is, is he putting together the idea of getting that money, connect to Bruce, like something big, something going on. And then at the end, it's just like, oh, you were going to kidnap me and ransom me, but now you're not. Bada bing, bada boom. And you'll tell everybody because
it's just Michael W. Conrad stuff where he just has a character he poked into and he's like, the people will think this is clever because it's a character that showed up in 1949. And I'm like, nothing happened in this. Nothing at all happened.
He thinks that it's a really neat thing. I'm telling you, if you could get his search history, it might be a little sus there, but I'm not saying getting it. I'm saying the history itself.
You can smell your own. I got you.
I'm not here to judge, but he ends up like, you can tell that he typed in at one point, every DC character that had one appearance, and then went through and like, ooh, I'll use that guy that did nothing the one time he showed up, and then I'll have him, guess what, I'll have him do nothing. Because what would you have? There's nothing to, and just because, oh, that's clever. I'm sure I can look at a review right now that will say, yeah, that one, they'll say, oh my God, that's such a clever move. And who would have thought it? Nobody, because it's stupid. And it doesn't do anything. It takes them
down immediately, and then they go and watch TV.
This is like the opposite. Like, just imagine the deal where, and again, not everybody's favorite, but like a Jeff
And
Jones.
I don't know why Jason's hanging out with him. Like, I like the idea that Jason Todd's hanging out with him, but when you have Dick Grayson snuggling up on the couch with Barbara Gordon, where she's still taking care of Steph and Cass for some reason, and this Jason Todd sitting there all pissed off that they're hanging out together, I'm like, look, I like that you're here, but why?
I got upset, Cass. She must be on hard time. She's eating pancakes, Eric. Is she hard up on money?
Well, you say that, but pancakes are delicious.
Somebody's going to have to get and find out. She might need a loan. Here's the big play at the end, too. But even like I said, he gets these characters, and then the play of, oh, my God, I didn't get to see the movie because I left, and I tried to pull the charm. It's nothing. But then when you get to the end, and just the worst, Dracula is basically the Batman. And, like, who invited Stephanie?
Thank you, Steph.
Like, really? Like, that's something where, remember
it's good to see that you're still 12-year-olds here.
Remember? Yeah, definitely. Remember when I ended up telling you, because I used to, like, look at Tom King's tweets. They drive me nuts. But when he came out with the idea that he was the first one to think up DC Comics, like Detective Comics. And I'm like, everybody knows this. Steph's like, out of nowhere, she's the only one who gets the connection that Batman might be acting like a Dracula. I mean, seriously, 3-issue backups that at the end, you just pretty much said, fuck it. It didn't make sense. They capture the guy and leave him. They tie him up. And,
this is terrible. Everything about these backups has been awful.
Too, the idea where they do take him down. He's not doing anything. They don't do anything. And then the whole play is he realized, Michael, what are the police going to arrest him for? Because he didn't actually ever get to do anything that you could find out about. So he says, probably has some outstanding warrants or something.
Probably.
Like, that's what you do. The idea that you think, so weird. He got let out and then he went and killed him. He teamed up with Heartless. But yeah, it was bad. It was bad. The art's okay, but it's like that cartoony.
But it's also weird to me too that the Monarch Theater is back in like production, not in production, but like it's been renovated. It's a hot spot for people in Gotham right here in Park Row, right next to Crime Alley. Still, like I didn't realize the theater was still open because we just had it. I thought in like the last Joker War where it was all torn down and
torn down. It had dead bodies in it.
I'm not torn down, but I'm saying it's been run down and closed for years. But apparently, somebody decided Park Row, then we're going to gentrify this and reopen the Monarch Theater, and Dick's going to go there to watch a movie with Barbara.
Well, you didn't hear?
Like, there's better theaters, I bet.
After Gotham War, right? You got a little bit of time. And again, he probably's greasing some wheels. Dick Grayson was mad that the play that, what he did, what Batman did to Jason. So he renovated the Monarch Theater just to stick it to him. And probably he probably gives them Evites, like, hey, we're going to the Monarch Theater. Come through the alley. Do that, all right? We've got a set there. But yeah, it's weird. Again, it's Michael W. Conrad just doing bullshit. There's no reason this Monarch Theater would be there. Watching Animal Style. Look at that.
Animal
Look at the
style.
people outside, too. It's bullshit.
So you eat your fries, Jim. No.
I wouldn't mind. But the fries would be weird. I'd eat my hamburger
It would be.
like that. It's like, you do it animal style, but the fries kind of ruin that. It's like my buddy Big Bob, who ended up doing the Atkins keto diet. But you can't have a hamburger without a milkshake.
Sure can.
You did it, you fat fuck. That's just me, Eric. That's Shane.
It is just you.
He's dead. So I could do it, right? Isn't that
so you take his place? I got you.
Isn't that
his memory?
Oh, look at you. I'll meet you right now. I'm telling you right now. I'm trying to think of where.
MEAT?
Maybe. Meet me in the hospital parking lot. That's kind of closer to me. I don't want to walk too far. Meet me there. We'll fight it out. We'll film it for everybody. What would you give this?
Ultimately, I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10. I think the art is great throughout this whole thing, even the backup, which I loathe. But like the elevation of B for what she is, it's not great, but it's doing at least that in the whole thing. And I think the idea of her being run through, hopefully she's not dead, but that would add a real damper to Dick Grayson's life dramatically.
No, the idea again, like, hey, B, she was greasing the wheels, whatever it means, even if it's like you make it seem like that did anything. Like there's times where, I was going to say earlier, we like Jeff Johns at points because he is able to find something and then say, oh, well, this is actually what went on. For some reason, I was thinking how he kind of introduced and played with Ma Hunkel, but even other things where he does it, where it's a clever way to show that something was always there in a way that makes sense. This is just, hey guys, you never saw this and never would have, but it was kind of there and it doesn't really solve anything. It doesn't really, to me, make it like, oh, I was wondering about that. Because really,
Jim, it's a goofy pirate adventure. It's fun. You like fun.
But it's not fun. If you think that B getting killed, the guy's, he hates the bed. At one point, Dick Grayson can't use his powers, and they don't really know.
Wait, Dick Grayson can't use his powers?
Well, when he was frozen, and they end up where they're like,
he got the yips. I got you.
Yeah, but even then, it was made to seem like it was some sort of thing that stopped them, and it's still, things don't make
it's still
sense.
open.
Yeah, and now she's dead. So what is it? It just, none of this makes sense. And I believe
possibly mortally wounded.
We don't go to Nightwing. What issue is this? What did he say? Is this 108?
This is the one that you did, so it's 108, yes.
108, yeah. So we're Beast World next in Nightwing. I'm looking at the checklist now. So the idea of, are you just going to Beast World, but Beast World is, oh my God, I got to figure out how maybe that's it. Maybe this whole world, because it does feel like it's like a Lazarus Planet again, where everybody gets turned into fucking animals. All of a sudden, she's a fucking dolphin, and she survives. I don't know, because it's a Beast World issue.
Next issue, this is going to be concluded, so I don't know how it's going to tie into Beast World at all.
It has it on the list. Maybe they just throw it in there so that, you're down with it and somebody buys it, but it is part of the list, so we'll have to see. But you also get Titans Beast World Tour, Central City. Oh, right. I don't like that Beast World Tour. Sounds like something Aerosmith would have done back in the day. Bunch of bullshit, right?
What is wrong with you right now?
Had your ladies. I don't know. I'm all mad. I can't talk either, but I love Nightwing, and I loved the beginning. We had the boys that were bad. We got hit, but we're never getting any further. And now, where you need to do things that, kind of make sense and not even elevate, but push the thing heartless. You're doing it just is weird. It's the idea of having like, hey, let's have fun, cool down issues and something that never was hot. You don't need that. But, oh, well, yo ho ho. But that is that for this section.
Did you give a score?
Yeah, maybe I didn't. I'm giving it a 3.5 out of 10. I'll go with, because I just thought it was ridiculous. It's just kind of the longer this fucking story goes on, the more I'm like, I don't get it. But we'll see. We'll see if she turns into a dolphin.
You are all weirdos.
Weird science is the revolution. Weird science is the revolution.